Hi, welcome to the Industry Astrology New Moon Forecast. This is the final new moon of the year. The moon is waning, getting darker. How are you feeling? The moon is waning, getting smaller and darker. And on December 30th at 2:27 p.m. Pacific time, the moon will conjoin the sun and then begin to wax again. Feeling more sensitive, under pressure, exhausted. This dark moon that's been going through Scorpio has been coinciding with the holidays, and you may have been feeling a little bit depleted, under pressure. The new moon is going to be opening up a whole new energetic cycle here around the corner, and it's in a nakshatra that removes obstacles and blockages. This is the final new moon of the year, and it's kicking off a whole new cycle that's part of how 2025 comes in. And there is an upswing of energy. So this is a powerful time to be making New Year's resolutions and to be thinking about how you want to envision the year ahead. 2025 is a pivotal year, a very transformative year where a lot of things are changing, a lot of crossroads, a lot of very special and rare alignments as well are opening possibilities for transformation and growth in a whole new way. This depends, of course, on how it impacts your natal chart, what houses these alignments fall in according to your Vedic sign. I am preparing now my 2025 forecast class, which includes horoscopes for all 12 Vedic signs. And it is a very in-depth and detailed look at the year to come. There is a recording also available if you can't make the class, but the live class offers a time for question and answer. And the people who take this class every year with me say they use the recordings through the whole year as a resource to plan ahead and to understand some of the most important days and lunations and eclipses that are impacting the collective and you on a personal level. So if you want to check it out, there's still time to register for the live class on December 29th. It's on Zoom. And I will leave a link to register in the description window below. It's auspicious that this new moon happens right before we start the new year, because we want to start the new year with a new influx of energy. So we're at a turning point, and the power of this new moon is particularly auspicious because it falls in the nakshatra, or the area of the sky called Purva Ashada. Purva Ashada nakshatra is a part of Sagittarius, sidereal Sagittarius, that has to do with goals. Purva Ashada is one of the stars of Lord Ganesh, the elephant god that removes obstacles. Purva Ashada is also connected to Apas, these entities, feminine spirits or goddesses of the waters of the planet that move and flow in the rivers and the oceans and streams. And so this is a time to connect also with the flow of purification, of letting go of things that you no longer want to be a part of your life, that no longer serve you, and allow for the invigorating energy of life, water itself, to come forward and present a new possibility for you. This is a really auspicious star, Purva Ashada, a lot of life energy within it, a lot of hope, and a lot of motivation, determination, and resilience. It's a great way to start this new year. As I said, 2025 has some very complex and turbulent astrology coming up, especially in the next eclipse season. Do check out this forecast class as I go into depth about what that could mean for the collective, and on a personal level, how this could impact you and how you could use it in the most positive way to create success and growth and happiness in your life. Okay, so let's just see what the tarot cards have to say about this new moon in Purva Ashada nakshatra. Okay, so the first card that came through here, the Queen of Wands, that fiery power. This is a new moon in sidereal Sagittarius. It's an energy of vision, of wanting to get some of that fire of the soul back, the creative power back, perhaps. here next to it is the Ten of Swords. And it's like I was saying, it's especially perhaps the last week or so, or maybe even the whole last lunar cycle, there has been a real treading backwards feeling, or a sense of kind of being at your limit, with Mars being retrograde in debilitation, and also Jupiter, the ruler of this new moon, is also still retrograde. So there is something dragging. And here, the Eight of Swords as well. The obstacle. What's blocking you? The Eight card of interference is a card that allows for the possibility to see other ways around. Just like Lord Ganesh allows us to see from many different vantage points our problems. He creates something possible out of what is impossible. And one of the powers of Purva Ashada is to discern new possibilities. One of its symbols is a winnowing basket. A winnowing basket is a tool to separate wheat from its shaft, or the skin around it. So it is a process. It's a process to heal. It is a process to change the way we think, the way you see your problems, because to get around them, you have to be able to see them in new ways. And it may be very simple, the solutions, so simple that you have been blinded to it. So this is the power of this new moon opening a whole new year for us, is to perhaps be really thinking about some changes you want to make, and thinking bigger, or thinking out of the box even, breaking free from the places you felt stuck or really disempowered. Come back to your fire. There's nothing more to do here. The end of the year, the end of a cycle. To stay in the same ways are impossible. So allow for a new perspective. You can turn your mind around from upside down to right side up. Try approaching from the back door, or from below or above. There are many solutions. There are many new roads. There are many new ways to be free and back to your truth. Thanks for joining me for the new moon forecast. Check out my 2025 forecast webinar on Zoom. It's going to be 2 hours long and recorded and full of information for the year to come. And do get on my mailing list if you haven't already. It's free. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and have a very happy new year.